Okay, what you're looking at here is that bracket that I was talking about making for the transfer case linkage and shifter. As you can see, I just took the two bolts out of the transmission, standard bolts, put a couple of pieces of all thread back in there, put a nut on the back side of my bracket, made the bracket out of a piece of 3x5 angle iron, and drill a hole for that bolt to go through for the shift lever. And as you can see, it's all hooked back into the transfer case, and it does function. The only thing that I gotta look at here is I got a lot of play this way. There's a bushing that goes inside it right here, and one part of the bushing is still there and the other piece of it's missing, so I think I'm gonna go contact Ford and see if I can find another half of the bushing or another set of bushings, or maybe I'll just make something out of something else, see if I can take some of the slack out of it. As you can see, it's got a lot of slack, so I'm gonna have to do something about that in order to make it easier to shift, a little more positive in the feel when you put it in four-wheel drive. I think my next project is going to be figuring out how to get this linkage, or one of my next projects is going to be figuring out how to get my transmission linkage from here up into the truck. I've got the truck shifted way forward. As you can see, the shift lever is way up there. That's not where it goes. It's supposed to be back. It'll be back in this area right here when it's set where it's supposed to be. But I'm going to have to build some sort of a setup in order to make the transmission work. I'm going to the salvage yard here in a few days or a week or so, and I'm going to see what I can find to modify to make a mount for the transmission shifter. So that'll be one of my next projects, and we'll see how that goes.